Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello and welcome back. So today I am back. I'm back with another, what am I back with? A Trash Tuesday. That's what I'm back with. So we're now in September. I did say that I was just going to do it in August. But I'm going to do it every Tuesday in September as well. And then I do think I'll have got on top of it, and then maybe I can just do one once a month just to keep on top. So I've got a nice pile here. I would like to get through these in September, so let's let's get on. So 1, 2, 4, 5, let's go for 6, and we'll keep a cheeky one out for 7, depending how it goes. So I've got these, and these came in some kind of packaging. You can see that's not a perfect circle, it's got those side bits, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first stick the whole thing down, because I thought instead of collaging it, I'm going to stick it down and then see if I can. Or shall I just draw around it and cut around the circle? I don't know which would be quickest. That's obviously not big enough. What shall I do? What shall I do? Because I could either stick it down, poke my scissors in. No, I'm going to draw around it. I'll draw around it. Right. So let's get the big scissors out and first cut off that edge. I think that's all I'll need to cut out. And if I get a pencil, and so I might as well just draw around the whole thing. Yeah, so I'll cut that out. Don't have to higher my camera, it's a bit low, isn't it? Hold on a minute and then I shall higher it up. So that's one, and then if I do that one here, that'll be less cutting and no, you know, less silly scraps, because then I can just cut that bit off and I'm left with that bit. So that is that one. So just take that to the top and then go across there. So that's that. To the right of me, I've got a pile of neutral scraps, and then a pile of like browns and oranges, more more woodlands, autumn woodlands, fall, that type of colour. So, and that's another reason I'm only going to carry this on till September, because if you've been watching me a while, you'll know most of the year I've been doing green, you know, green botanicals. I did loads of Edith Holden, Tim Holtz. What else did I do? Oh, birds. And I've been working my way through using some of that ephemera, because it had just started to totally pile up. So I did a few projects with the Edith Holden things. I did a few Tim Holtz things. I have still got a few more bits to use of Tim Holtz, but hopefully before the end of the year I'm going to start making some more Tim Holtz stuff anyway. And I've got loads of bird stuff, so I've just been filming 2 bird journals and loads of botanical stuff. So I filmed some botanicals, and now I'm filming like woodland fall type things. So what I don't want is to be making millions of ephemera and then, you know, having all this ephemera till next year. So thought I'll just have another month at making stuff. And then I think what I don't use autumn wise. I'm going to get it in the shop so it's not sitting around again all year. So that wasn't too bad, was it? These scissors are brilliant for that type of thing, and they're really reasonable price, the tiny ones. I think they are on my Amazon favourites. And do remember, you don't have to buy anything from my favourite list to support me. All you've got to do is go onto my you know, like favourites list, and then if you search from within there like you would, you know, normally on Amazon, I will still get a small commission. If it's on my list of favourites, I will get a little bit more commission. I mean, we are talking pence. It's not, you know, it's not massive, but every little helps. And, you know, I know so many of you use Amazon, so, you know, why not utilise that by using my link. I still haven't sorted out links for other countries and all the rest of it. Obviously, my head's been, you know, not in the right place. I mean, luckily I have managed to, you know, still carry on filming, still run my Etsy shop and Patreon and the Facebook group. So yeah, obviously things like that I've just not bothered with. But if you are in the UK, then, you know, obviously you can use that link. So, oh gosh, I'm exhausted after that. Right, so that's that. I meant after the waffle, not after the inking. I'm just going to get inked all around these sides, just because they're very white. Oh, I don't know how I'm backing the back. One of them I don't need to back the back, which I think I'll do that one. I've got some envelopes, because what I'm thinking is one of them's going to be part of a flip out, and one of them is going to be a pocket. So I'm going to have that one as the pocket, so I don't need a back for that one. This one I'm going to need a back for. What a wally. Right, let's but that wasn't too bad anyway. Let's not be over dramatic about it. Oh dear. Right, come on. There we go. So just to let you know as well, if you are a member of my Patreon in the month of September, there will be a draw on the last day of September, and that will be for a Flower Fairy CD-ROM. It's a 3-disc. I did do a show and tell looking at it a couple of weeks ago, and if you didn't see it, that's in my Lazy Sunday playlist. Like I say, all you need to do is just join Patreon. You only have to, you know, join for that month. You don't have to stay. And you can join at any time in the month, as long as you're there before the last day of September. So last month the giveaway was the Edith Holden CD-ROM, and this month it's going to be the Flower Fairies. Ew, I should have cut these out with the big ones, but oh well. And this month's Facebook challenge is, for any of you who don't know, we do have a Facebook group, and it's called Tatty Treasure and Friends. And there's lots of people now in there. I'm gonna say it seems to have jumped up all of a sudden, and it's lovely because people are starting to comment on other people's posts and things. There's not millions of posts every day, which is fine, because it saves me having to scroll through them all. But no, you know, people are getting a lot more chatty in there, and it's really, really nice. And it's very handy for, you know, let me think. So I'm going to put a hinge on this first before I cover it. I don't know why I'm tapping that way, I'm thinking, because it's really not helping me think. So I'm just going to get some card out. That should be long enough. So let me just mark. It's not long enough actually. I might as well use that piece, haven't I? So let me just cut that bit off. Yes, the Facebook challenge this month is using book pages, and by book pages I don't really mean the text pages. You can use the text pages. In one of the weeks I am going to be using the text pages, but the rest of the weeks I'm using what am I using? The illustrations. So I did like an introductory type video showing well, I did take a book apart and sorted it out into what was what, but off camera I'd gone, which side am I gonna let me think about this. So that's gonna be that. I want that actually on there, and that's gonna go like so. So I would want the hinge like so. Okay, let me glue that down before I forget. What shall I use? I'm going to use 3-in-1, only for the fact of I've just not got time to wait around for it to dry. I'm going to say I want to get as much done in this pile this month, so it doesn't have to go back in, you know, into my box of the rest of my stuff. Right, so that's that one. What was I saying? I don't know. Totally forgot. So let's get this on here. I think that's the wrong way. Yeah, that's better. Oh, had I finished inking all this? So yes, this month is using those book pages. So like I say, I do talk about why I've picked certain images for certain projects. So things like what page would I use to make an envelope with, and why I would have chosen that page. So and then I did week 1, which, what did I do in week 1? So that's that one. I think I'm going to have to trim it slightly, yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? You cut it to size and, yeah, it ends up not being the right size. It's like, how does that happen? It's just, I don't know. It's weird. Right, let's get this on. Yeah, what did I do the first week? Oh yes, I made pockets, and I didn't make crazy, you know, silly, not silly, but you know, complicated pockets. There was just for the fact of we've got loads of books laying about. Let's get them made into something. So there was really basic pockets, really, you know, library style pockets. But I think I ended up with, you know, about eight decent pockets, which are now usable. And the books that I'm using are books that I'd bought last year. I don't have a lot of books. I only have one box of books, but I have said to myself that once that box gets full, then I'm not to buy anymore. And it had got to the point where the box was full, so it's time to get them used. So it was more about, you know, getting down your stuff, using the stuff and making it into actual usable things. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to give that a good one of them. And this one, let's ink around here. So I've been going for 15 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Now I'm gonna need some plain paper, some writing spots. So glue this down. I've not done the edges of that. Love this glue, but it does come out very, very fast. You have got a nozzle what you can turn up and down, but it's a fine line between not coming out to absolutely gushing out. And normally I've got it at gushing out. So that's that. It's funny, this was, I can't remember what was in this packaging, but I think because it was inside the packaging, I'd half started putting it in the bin, and then I was like, oh my goodness, that's like really usable, because I think I've just got used to looking at packaging on the outside, not, you know, the inside of things. So it's surprising the stuff that you get inside of something else. So this is going to be quite a basic thing, so I think I'll do this first. Let me, even this isn't, I just don't get this. Oh, mind you, maybe I cut in the lines that I drew rather than out of the lines, because obviously that would make it a fraction too small, wouldn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. So I need to put a backing paper on this, and I'm wondering about using one of the wallpapers from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Where's my... So I think I'm going to do that. Now, I'm thinking that this is going to be glued down, maybe on 3 sides. So you've got a tuck at the back. So we only need to cover the front of it. So what I'm going to do is just cut this white line off, like so. And I do want it opening that way. So if it was on a page like so, in the books like that, I want to go like that. No, I don't want it like that. But if I had it that side, so it would have to be something, well, it doesn't have to be, but you'd want it on that side. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Right, let's get this covered. So these are from I think they're called grungy vintage wallpapers, and they're from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. I do have set 1 and set 2, and I'm not sure which is from which set. To be honest, when I got both sets, I printed them all out, which was I think it was about 70 sheets, you know, and yeah, a year later I'm still working my way through them. But I do like to do that when I've had a new kit. I do like to print the whole thing out, because I like to see what it looks like. Because I think, you know, things can look a lot different on the screen, and then I use it, and then when I print it out again, I will just print out the ones that I preferred. But I like to give them all a shot to start with. Just give them all a chance. Yeah, and then probably next time I would just you know, if I was working on birds and I was doing blues and browns, I would just go and print the blues and browns off. But yeah, I'm still working through the first printout. So that's the pocket. Oh, it's okay. I thought I'd. And I'm going to put some acetate in there. And what did I do? Forgot to put the acetate in, and I've already covered it. But if I do it completely on there, it will be okay. So let's not worry about it. It's really not worth it, is it? Right. So just gonna roughly cut that because I can trim it around after. Right, again I'm gonna use the the Fabri-Tac because it just does it quicker. And especially with this being, you know, a shiny surface. So I'm just going to go all around the edge. I don't want to go, you know, into the gap bit. Why, as I was saying that, did I, you know, just go towards it? It's so strange when you do mention something that then you're like drawn to it. Oh, did you say don't touch the fire? As I'm touching the fire. I was just checking. That's I mean, children do that, don't they? You know, you say don't, and then I mean small children, I'm not talking teenagers. I mean, they do it too, but you know, totally different circumstances. But yeah, you'll say to them, don't touch that, it's hot. And I mean, I don't know if it's just my children, because I don't really know what other people's children do. But yeah, I remember them then, you know, trying it out, and I can understand why. It's because how do you know what hot is? What does hot mean until you felt it? So I wonder if it is something to do with that. But yeah, what I do find when I'm talking about something, especially on camera, it's then like my brain just oh right, is that the next instruction? You said window and glue. Is that where I should glue? So that's that. So that's going to be a pocket. I've got no idea what I'm putting in it. Am I putting anything around here? I don't know. But inside, I wanted it as a writing spot. And I'm still getting through those papers, what I left printing, and came back and I'd got about 100 plain papers. So yeah, I'm still getting through those. I think I've got about 40 left now. So I mean, at the time, oh, you know, it had obviously used a lot of ink and a lot of paper, and I was Tanya. But it has been really good to have them all, because every time I think, oh, I want to back something, I've already got it. So to be quite honest, when I've run out, no, I won't be printing 100 off, but I might. No, I am. Not I might. I will probably print about 20 off, and I just have them in an A4-ish size bag, and I've got a note board to the right of me, and I just put a clip on. That ought to be my motto. Put a clip on it and hang it. Hang it next to your desk. And then, you know, when I'm sitting here backing something, I'm like, oh, just need to stretch there. So yeah, that was my words of wisdom. Did I even finish telling you about the Facebook challenge? I know I did say what my first week was. Oh yes, if you wanted to join in, you don't have to be part of the Facebook group. You can just, you know, join in. You can tell me about it if you want, or you don't have to. Like, but you know, you can join in if you want to share what you're doing, or if you want to look what other people are doing, then join the Facebook group. And if you do want to share your photos, then feel free. If you want to share your videos of you doing the challenge, then feel free. And if you want to be in with a chance to win this month's challenge prize, which is a Gordon Benningfield book. I think it's the Poems of the Countryside, and again I have done a flip through of that, and it is on my Lazy Sunday playlist. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance to win that, then you can post your photos every single week. But what I do ask is, at the end of the month, I will then put a post up saying, anybody that's you know, been in the challenge, can you put your photos in, you know, down below in these comments, and then obviously I can just collect all the names from one place then. What else? Oh yeah, to enter, all you have to do is have 4 separate items that you've made. So you can make 1 a week, or you can make, you know, 4 all in 1 week, or you can make 4 every single week, or 5 or 6, you know, but the minimum is 4. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm not going to decorate it yet, because I'm thinking I'll do these and then they can make both decorated together. So let's put this over here. So I've said about Facebook, I've said about Patreon. I think that's it. At the minute, I'll be doing quite a few tutorials. I'm doing some what are quite involved, and you're seeing the process, you know, from the kind of idea stage all the way through. And I'm doing some other ones which I'm just showing you parts of it, because I've either not long ago done a tutorial very similar, and I will signpost you to that video, because yeah, I'm just trying to get some ephemera used ready for, and dare I say this, but planning my schedule for next year. I know people are horrified now. I'm guessing some people have fell off the chair, but yeah, yeah, and you know, and it's not a rigid, so this is gonna go on here. That's the wrong way. Hold on, let me think about this. So I want this to flip out, but it needs to have its own flip on it. So if that was glued onto there, let me trim this. Because there's certain things this year that I didn't get a chance to do. Like, I didn't do bees, and I love doing bees. And yeah, there was a couple more. Hold on, I need to think. So my idea was, see, I wanted it that you opened this one, open this one, and then you've got this one. Do I then want this to flip out? No, I don't. That answered that. So I'm going to, I did start licking it, but why am I doing this? Because it's going to be stuck down to a page anyway. I don't know. Right, so that's like that. That one's going onto there. That's going to go onto there. So I think the first thing is, let's cover this, and then I will cover this one. I'm going to let's have I got a full size piece of paper? Why have I never ever right, this I'll do. This is something I'm working on at the minute. So that would near enough fill the page up, which is wonderful. Again, do I do everything that it opens on that side? think I do, you know. So I'm going to twist it round. Okay. So that would go into the middle. Yeah, that would be better. Anyway, so do I want to open this up and have a big thing? Because obviously then it would be over the top. Not over the top, as in, oh, over the top. Yes, I think I do. And then I think I'm going to open that side. Okay. So, but I can cover them first and then do the cutting. Righty ho. Right, what else have we got? So I'm not in a collage type of mood today. That's a lined one, that's lined. Oh, I could have this rust one. Now this is from After Midnight Designs, and I think they're just called rust papers. Now that's too small for that, so I could go that for that. I think all the rest are just bits. What's that? Oh, that's not lined. So if I had that on the back, then that on the front, and then that. It's a bit too pinky, isn't it, that? For what I want. Sorry, I've just not got enough room to have it all over the table. Because then, I don't know what I'm doing. Right, that there. No. Come on. Right, what I'm thinking, let's get this on, because I do like that, and I think that goes with that. Lovely. So I'm just going to cut the bottom off and cut one of the sides down. Like so. That's going that way, isn't it? Yeah. So I actually need to back the front and back of this one, don't I? Yes, you do. Right. I think I'm only going to get these two made, aren't I? I think I've got unrealistic expectations of myself sometimes. Yep, that'll be me. Yeah, I always think I can do more than what I can. I mean, I could, but we'd be here, you know, a few more hours. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'll just aim to do these two pieces today. I mean, I might get those tea bags done, actually, because they're only quick. So, let's get on. Let's stop dawdling and get on. So, I need something for the back, and I'm thinking that could be a writing spot. So, I think I am going to have to do some collage on that. That would be nice. Right, I'm looking for something plain for a writing spot. That'd be nice. That's not plain, it's just the cream of the thingy. Have I just not got anything? Will that fit? No. Right, let me get that bag. So this is another one of the 100. I think I wanted it to print. I think I've got like 10 different backing, you know, plain pages, and I wanted it to print one of each, and I pressed, you know, 10 of each. So that needs sticking down because we're going out the side, aren't we? Yep. So I don't know why I'm using this, but it's it will come out less than what the oh, Tania talk what this will come out. I didn't even need to say anything because you would have just looked at this and thought, yeah, That's why. That's why she did that. Because that just gunks out. Which is brilliant for when you're doing big areas. Right, so let's get that done. Yep. Yeah, I've cut round and this. Like so. Sorry if I'd gone off camera. Because now this right side of my desk is full of papers and the left is to me. I just feel like I need to move away from the table. Right, so that's all that inked around. Let's ink around this front. So I'm going to collage. Just a real basic blocky collage on that back one. So that's inked, isn't it, ready? That can go into my neutrals. That's being cut at the top. Okay, right, let's get the tear roller. Yeah. So can put that down there, like so. So big scissors up here. So like so. What else do I want? Shall I put a bit of leaves on it? Yeah, I like that. Obviously remember, you know, there's going to be a picture on there. So I know I need to ink this one. Have I finished my tea? Yeah. And I need to do the top of this one. And I need to do this one. And the rest I can do as I've done it. Let's get this lid on here, because I don't need that. Yep. So I'll do this. Then when we've done this, I can stick those two together, stick that front on, open the side and the top, and then that's that piece done, isn't it? Apart from decorating it. So that wants to go about there. Now, I think before I decorate it, I'm going to grab those two tea bags, and I am just going to put a little bit of paper kind of like that. I think that, I don't know. I can just stick another piece of paper in there. Yes, I'm going to put a little bit of paper on the tea bag, because then when I'm putting like a fussy cut over the top, the glue won't go through the tea bag. Right, that's that. That's that. I'm going to need something just around there. That's some of this lovely leaf. This is from Susan Taylor Brown, who is Poppiness. I think I'm going to put that there. Let's just bring that in a little bit more. Let's get that powder down. Like, no, I was doing it about there, wasn't I? Yeah. You know, I need to rip this bottom. Yeah. And then I need to ink that. Right, that's that. Let's get this down. Ooh, let's go. Let's get this down. Oh, these will be two quite substantial pieces, won't they? I think that's it as well. When I'm doing it from trash, I can't actually see how big the pieces are. It's just like, well, I'm only doing that, but you know, to make it into something usable, obviously having to add other things, and then it becomes a bigger project. So yeah, when I like just pick 6 things, it's like, well, if all these things need 1 or 2 other elements, then it's a lot of stuff. Right. So that I'm doing down the side. Let's make sure that's straight, because it really doesn't look at. So that's that. I'll just give this another inkaroo down the side, and I'm going to take the top off this one, aren't I? Yeah. And then obviously when it's stuck down, I can just stick it to 3 sides, and I've placed at the side. So yeah, this is a massive piece really. It's I think, you know, it's going to either fill a whole page, or you could have it in your front cover or your back cover. So that's going to go on there, let's say. So. I like that word. How are you today? So. Right. Is that on straight? Not really. So. Sorry. Oh, that is, you know, my humour. It's as basic as that. Right, why is that like wonky at the bottom? Because when I straighten it up, then I don't know, but it looks like I've not glued that bit down. Right, so that's that. Oh, I love this. And then that's that. Yeah, fab. Yeah, I did put thing in. Yep. Might have been better putting Fabri-Tac on that, but I didn't, as you just saw. So I'm just going to keep it clipped a minute. Why I grabbed those tea bags. I hope I didn't keep them on the table. I think I did, didn't I? So 1, 2, and let's have a look what we want underneath. I don't want anything jazzy, so let's that can go like so. That will be lovely for that one. And then here's this one. This one is from Studio on Gore, or is it on Glow? Sorry. And oh, I've just ripped it. She has a lovely, oh my goodness, she has a lovely set on there, which is all the same paper, but it's in all different colours, so I love it, and it's really muted. So that's Studio on Glow. Right, so that's that. Now, to stop it sticking, obviously need to pop something in there. So I'll use this because I've had this in my stash about a year, and I should have tea stained it really, because it's far too white for my liking. So does that fit in? Is it glued together because of, yeah, it is glued together because I painted these in the patty pockets, and the patty pockets has obviously got a glue like solution inside it, because it's a medium, isn't it? So that's that. So I'm going to pop that inside so it doesn't glue back together while I put that on. Like, oh my goodness me. And I've got a piece of perfect card somewhere. Well, I'll just slide in there. Let's see if that works. Okay, I just paused that now on the one to me, and I was obviously struggling putting that in. So all I did was put that piece of paper in. I've just inked around those and just glued them on. So now we've got a base for those. Okay, right, I'm just going to clear some space because now we're going to just decorate these up. So I'll see you in a tick. Okay, I'm a bit tidier now. So I've got my stack of, this is how I'm keeping this kind of thing now. Just got baskets, so I've got labels, got numbers, scientific-y, words, tabs, and up to here, for me, if I drop them, it'll be a whole different thing, but up to here, oh, please don't drop them, I've said that. This is working well for me. It's saving having lots of little pots around and things like that. And I've done the same with like me autumn fall embellishments. I've just put them in 2 baskets. So these, I just want something small. So I've got some different dies here. I don't know if just put in a, let's have a look at those cones. Maybe, oh yeah, I like that. So I'll do that one like so. And I've got some like fern here. That's too long, but what I'm thinking is, I think that green clashes a little bit with that orange. Let's have a darker green. Yes, I like that. Maybe I could have got any more of the small ones here. No, I'm not so keen on that. Let's see if I've got, oh, I've got a little piece here. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, that'd be nice. Because obviously you're going to have a tag in there. So I think for me, that's enough. What can I put on this one? I don't think there's anything else in there. I think they're just all, there's some holly. And there's some Christmas tree, you know, fir trees, but I think they're going to be too big. So that's that one. What's in here? Oh, I've got some deer and some hedgehogs. These die cuts are from Violet. These are what are left over from what I didn't use last. Oh, that's lovely. Last autumn, fall time. But I am going to do a spring woodland. I don't know why I always feel I want to do woodlands in the autumn time, but you know, woodlands are all year, aren't they? And evergreen trees are evergreen, so there's nothing stopping me from doing woodlands through the autumn. And I have got that lovely new kit from, well, it's not a new kit from her, for Victoria Designs. I think the kit's nearly a year old. I think, in fact, I think it is a year old, but it's new to me, because it was one of her more expensive kits, and it's been in and out my basket since last year. So I finally bought it to do the, that's lovely, to do the challenge that I was part of with Junie from Willow Barn Journals. And I thought, oh, that's a great excuse to, you know, to buy it. And plus I got some birthday money left. So, and I've got them lovely woodland pads that Susan and Denise bought me for my birthday. So I'm going to do woodlands for the spring. So that's those two. Do I want a label or something? These are the new labels from Nanine at College Type. I think I've made her go label crazy. There was some labels I'd asked her, oh, I like that, to do for me. And yeah, she's done quite a few different sets. And she's done a lovely one. It's not bird Pacific, but it's got a lot of birds on. I've not yet printed that out because, as you've seen, my tub is really full. And I've just done a bird project, and I won't be doing birds again now till next year, unless I do woodland birds. But yeah, they're not woodland birds. So that can go there. Yeah, this is going to be fun, isn't it? I think I'm going to do that on that side. Yeah. So I've took the silver tip off because it just takes so long to come down. I'd have probably been better with a fine art glitter tip. Let's just make that go up that side. That's that. Is that okay? Oh yeah, that doesn't open, does it? It's a pocket. Oh. And then the inside, I would possibly do a little ink stamp. You know, like there and there type thing. But for now, that's that. So let's have a look at this one. Just going to move these out of the way. So we've got this, which that paper's still in that crease. Hopefully that'll be better. So that needs decorating. It needs something on there. Now what I could do with is a really, oh I know, I was going to say a big mushroom, but now I cut this out as part of the, yeah, that's going to go there. Now I'm not going to put anything else on there. I think I might put a label, but I don't feel like I need to back it with anything or anything, because this, you know, paper's at the back and I don't want it to be a bulky, because it's going to have a tag inside, journal card at the side, a journal card in there. So I think that would be lovely. Oh, I like that. Now I want to show quite a bit of that brown paper. So I think I'm going to have it about there. It's the squirrel. What's it calling it? It. Poor squirrel. It's a beautiful picture of a squirrel. So yeah, that was off a book page what I decided to fussy cut the images from that book page. So I'm going to put that there. Again, this is one of the labels from Nanny's kit. She has sorted the shop out, and so things are a bit easier to find. So she's got like a label section, a fussy cut section, backing papers and that, so it's a bit easier to navigate. So I'll put that there. Yeah, that's lovely. So that's that. That's obviously a writing space. I might put a little stamp on it when I use it. I'm not putting anything on this back. Why isn't that glued down there? Let me just go in with this, because I don't want it to be gapey open so it looks like a pocket. Okay, so that's that. So we need something on there. I'm wondering about one of the, oh my goodness, oh how nice is that. This is one of the frames from the paper cameo. It's just a little bit too wide, but I absolutely love that one. There's this one. I don't love it as much on that backing. I think tone wise that tone went really nice. I mean, it wouldn't matter too much if that overhung. Yeah, it would. Just because I'm thinking there's going to be a journal card in there. See, I really like that colour. There's a few more there. Don't want them. Right. Let's have a look. I cut these out last night. These are from an Nanny kit. So, and I've got to bear in mind that I want to see something through this window. I'm loving this too much. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to try my best just to like cut back round it and just see if I can just bring it in just a touch, because I want to put it on there. Okay, I've cut it down slightly and just put some glue on the back. I'm going to put it central-ish. In fact, I'll just go a bit higher. Yeah, that's fine. So that's that. I could do with some, excuse me, some reddish mushrooms. Oh, shall I put some of those? No. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to need some small. Yeah, might be hard to I think these are all leaves. Don't want to put in out. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. So that's going to be that. And then, I don't know if to... Oh, I like that. The only reason why I haven't gone, yeah, I'm going to go for it, is because they're green behind. Does that matter? I don't know. I just don't know. Yes, I've been cutting like a crazy person. Oh, there we go. Right, so I'm going to stop the video now because my phone's got really hot. We've just hit the hour. All I'm going to do is I might just cut around that a little bit better. That's going to go there and that's going to go there. I'll perhaps have a word or something there, but you will see the picture in the thumbnail. So thanks for joining me. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.